All right, I'm gonna try to do this quick. One edit. So this is a 2006 LJ that I've had for a decade or more, and it had the 4-speed automatic in it, the 42 RLE, and it died probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I very slowly acquired parts to do a automatic to manual swap. So I'll just start off with the specs of the vehicle. Like I said, 2006. I have 48 gearing in the front and rear differential. This one's not a cruise control. This will matter later. I chose to use an AX15 for my manual transmission. Just to get off with parts you need to do this swap, you will need your manual transmission. I wanted to do it the right way, opinion. I didn't want to basically have check engine lights and errors by maintaining the automatic harness with the automatic computer. So I acquired a manual computer from the team over at WranglerFix. And with that, I had them basically put my automatic VIN number on this manual computer. So you will need one of those. And then I got a manual harness from a 2005 Jeep that also had no cruise control. It's all attached on the harness in this area because the fuel rail section, and then the connector that goes over to the computer, and then the loom that goes down through the transmission tunnel, and then back to the transfer case is the part that you'll be acquiring. That's important for ease. I mean, basically the gist of this for mentality is you want it to look like it came as a manual from factory. So if you just look at a manual TJ's part numbers and then swap out what's different from yours, is essentially what I did. Since I chose a AX15, and I think it was from a 92, 94 Cherokee, I don't remember. I got a Flywheel from my year Jeep, so 2006 Flywheel with a clutch that is compatible with the AX15. And then I got a bell housing that has the crankshift position sensor on the side that my Jeep currently has it. I got it from Advanced Adapters. That's important for timing. So if you want to keep the bell housing you have that comes with the transmission you get, I mean, honestly, if you swap it for a 2006, the NSG 370, or if you do the, what is it, the NVG 3550, I don't remember. I mean, I'm assuming the 2006 manual has the CPS on the correct side, but if you choose any other manual, you're going to want to have a bell housing either drilled and grinded so that CPS has the correct spacing and position, just for timing issues. Yeah, that's the gist of the swap. I mean, the TJ's, it's already the master and slave cylinder. It's already punched for where you need to assemble it. The plate just pops out after you undo 2 bolts. You will need to get a 2-pedal with the clutch and the brake. I got that off eBay. Honestly, I got everything mostly off eBay. You'll need a starter from a manual Jeep of your year. The starters are different between automatic manual. Something else to take note is the ignition cylinder. The manuals have a little button for you to nudge to turn your key in and out. The automatic doesn't, but it does have this cable which this runs and mates right here on the automatic shifter, and it basically determines if it's in park or neutral for you to be able to start it, moving this little switch here. So this is plugged into your harness underneath the steering column, just for safety reasons. I didn't want this to prevent me from starting my vehicle if this cable was, well, one, I didn't want this cable hanging out. It's ugly. So pull that out anyway. Because this is pulled out, the vehicle thinks that there's a key in the ignition at all times. So I pulled the 10 fuse, bottom right corner of the fuse panel, the door defeat, so it stopped beeping at me. Otherwise it would be beeping with the door open regardless of key in. You'll need to find the plate for the transmission tunnel. This one is new old stock. That was like 300 bucks for that piece of rubber. Pretty annoying. They don't make them anymore. I saw a user on the Wrangler or TJ forum that utilized the automatic plate, cut a hole out, and then adapted just a generic one size fits all circle boot with some epoxy, or not epoxy, but some gasket sealer to fuse it. But other than that, this is a automatic to manual swap, and I love it. The gearing's not off, it's not too low. Like I said, 48 gearing in the axles. I get about 2,000 RPM in fourth gear at 45 miles an hour. I get 2,000 RPM in third gear at about 33 miles an hour. I don't know the other ones, but I mean, you can start in second gear, take off. First is low, first feels good. But yeah, if you have any questions on the swap, just drop them in the comment. I'll get notifications and respond. I don't think I missed anything. Let's see, computer, harness, pedals, starter, boot, transmission, flywheel, clutch, harness, if I didn't say harness already 3-4 times, slave cylinder, slave and master assembly. Your reverse light is a 2-prong on the AX15, it's 2-prong on the 6-speed. It's splice it in so your reverse lights work. I think that's it. So again, comment if you got any questions.